Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining us here today. I'm glad we're here together today, the 22nd of May, 2025. Goodness, time is flying. I hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you are. I hope that this morning is, I hope that it was an easy one, right? An easy getting up, and hopefully the day is as smooth as can be. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. This stuff of stars coming to us from MARION, DANE, BAUER, and of course amazing EKUA HOLMES, and this one coming to us from CANDLEWICK Press. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope that you are ready. Beautiful book, beautiful poem, and yeah, cannot wait to share this one with you, right? And every time I read this book too, or just think about it or see it on the shelf, it just reminds me of, because the whole story is just how this universe comes about, and the fact that we're here, you are here, you, nobody else, and it's a cause for celebration, that in its own. And so just remembering that you are special, and yeah, every now and then I think we all need that reminder, right? Like, it's so easy to get lost in everything that's hard or everything that may not be going our way, but remember, you're here, you're special, and yeah, and you bring so much value and love to the people in your life. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. The stuff of stars is what you are, and is what we'll be reading today, coming to us from, as mentioned earlier, MARION, DANE, BAUER, EKUA HOLMES, and of course CANDLEWICK Press. Thank you so much for joining in, and yeah, get cozy, get comfortable as we get started with our book very shortly. And remember too that we are celebrating, it's no longer on pre-order, but I forgot to update my graphic there. Pamela Courtney's book is out, officially out. Came out 2 days ago, May 20th. It is available. If you did pre-order, I'm sure you probably by now received it or should be receiving it anytime. And of course, to remember to ask for it at your local library, ask for it at your school library, and wherever else that you find books. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. And remember too that I will be at the Bay Area Book Festival on May 31st. The festival itself will be going on May 31st and June 1st, so you can get to enjoy lots and lots of wonderful items on the agenda. So if you can go to baybookfest.org, and you will find the whole lineup for the entire weekend. And of course, do not miss our session, this one called Quiet Voices, Loud Feelings, and it will be in the children's non-fiction room area. So come on out and join us. Join me, myself, Nidhi Chanani, Sonali Patadia, and Christelle Patterson for some readings and, of course, conversations. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. Looking forward to seeing you in person if you'll be there. But of course, always looking forward to seeing you here on Storytime. Wonderful stories awaiting, stories galore, yes. And yeah, if you have any favorites, let us know so we can try and bring them here to Storytime, or indeed try and bring them back to Storytime just for you. Thank you indeed for joining us here today. Good morning to you, Soraya. How are you doing? All right. You had Superhero Day, and then was that Tuesday? And then missed yesterday, and today's Pajama Day. Oh, one of my favorites for sure. Yeah, have fun. I hope that school is as relaxed and as comfortable as pajamas, right? Have a great day today. Thank you for being here, and we do have a great book to read together. What's for Friday? I cannot wait. Is it Spirit Week? The Spirit Week for you at school. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. So close to the end, so close to summer break. Books to enjoy, laughter to enjoy. Thank you for being here. I'll see you on the other side of this short break when we're back with more Storytime in our book for today. Thank you indeed for joining us here today on Storytime.
Hi, friends. I'm Marietta Apollonio, the author and illustrator of Jack the Library Cat, and you are watching my family's favorite Storytime with Mr. Limata. Bye!
Welcome back. Thank you indeed, Marietta, creator, wonderful books. I hope that you get to check them out. And of course, check the conversations that we've had here on Storytime. And we do have a special Storytime that will be coming up. And my co-host will be Marietta. So please keep your ears open to all the Storytime happenings. And you get to know when Marietta will be here. I'll tell you it's next week, but you find out the day. Thank you so much for joining us here today. This Stuff of Stars. Written by MARION BAUER, illustrations by EKUA HOLMES, and we're reading this one with permission of the publishers, CANDLEWICK Press. Stuff of Stars. Yeah. In the dark, in the dark, in the deep, deep dark, a speck floated, invisible as thought, weighty as God. There was yet no time, there was yet no space, no up, no down, no edge, no center. Yeah. Can you imagine that time? No earth with soaring hawks, scuttling beetles, trees reaching for the sky. There was no sky, no you, no me, only the speck, waiting, waiting. Yeah, no earth with soaring hawks, scuttling beetles, trees reaching for the sky. There was no sky, no you, no me, only the speck, waiting, waiting. And then the beginning of all beginnings went bang. Yeah. There was no you, no me, only the speck, waiting, waiting. And then the beginning of all beginnings went bang. And in a trillionth of a second, our universe was born. A cloud of gas unfolded, unfurled, zigged, zagged, stretched, collided, expanded, expanded, expanded. Bits bumped, gathered, fused. Yeah. And throughout the cosmos, stars caught fire, trillions of stars, but still no planets to attend those stars. And if no planets, then no oceans, no mountains, no hippopotami, no violets blooming in a shady wood, no crickets singing to the night, no day, no night. Yeah. The stars burned and burned. They burned so long and so hot that some of them exploded, flinging stardust everywhere. Whoa. Yeah. The stars burned and burned. They burned so long and so hot that some of them exploded, flinging stardust everywhere. And the ash of those dying stars gathered into planets, and the planets circled other stars. But still, no bluebirds, no butterflies, still no snails, no giraffes, still no you, no me. Yeah. And the ash of those dying stars gathered into planets, and the planets circled other stars. But still, no bluebirds, no butterflies, still no snails, no giraffes, still no you, no me. The planets closest to their star stayed very hot. The ones far away grew very cold. Yeah. It is coming up. Your birthday's coming up, Soraya. Oh my goodness. 4 days. It's the 4-day countdown. Do-do-do-do. Happy early birthday. The planets closest to their star stayed very hot. The ones far away grew very cold. But one lucky planet, a fragile blue ball we call Earth, was neither too far nor too near. It circled its yellow star, the one we call the sun, from just the right distance and with just the right tilt to be sometimes warm, sometimes cool. Yeah. What are the odds, right? But one lucky planet, a fragile blue ball we call Earth, was neither too far nor too near. It circled its yellow star, the one we call the sun, from just the right distance and with just the right tilt to be sometimes warm, sometimes cool. Yeah. Perfect for turning the starry stuff into mitochondria, jellyfish, spiders into ferns, and sharks into daisies, and galloping horses. Again and again, stardust gave birth to stardust. Yeah, that's little planet, this little blue ball we call Earth. Perfect for turning the starry stuff into mitochondria, jellyfish, spiders, into ferns and sharks, into daisies and galloping horses. Again and again, stardust gave birth to stardust. Dinosaurs lived and died, making room for humans. Our great, great, great grandparents and all before them lived and died, making room for more and more children. Yeah. Then, one day, in the dark, in the dark, in the deep, deep dark, another speck floated, invisible as dreams, special as love. Yeah. Waiting, waiting, dividing, changing, growing, until at last you burst into the world. Yes. Until at last you burst into the world. Yeah, you are special. You took a big breath of the same air once breathed by woolly mammoths. You cried tears that were once salty seas. Your hair, once the carbon in a leaf. Yeah, you're connected to the earth. It is your world. Aww. You and the singing whales, the larks, the frog. Yeah, you and the singing. You and the velvet moss, the caterpillars, the lions. You and the singing whales, the larks, the frogs. Yeah. You and me, loving you, all of us, the stuff of stars. Yes. Mwah. And that's the end of our story. Thank you so much for joining in. This beautiful poem coming to us from MARION DANE BAUER and, of course, EKUA HOLMES. And we were reading this book with permission of the publishers, CANDLEWICK Press. Always a big thank you to all amazing creators out there that allow us to read so many wonderful books here on Storytime. Thank you so much for joining in. Remember, you are special. Yes. It is not by chance that you're here. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. I'll see you on the other side of this very short break.
Hi, I'm Auntie Pam of the Homeschooling Kinfolks down here in Natchitoches, Louisiana, and you're tuned in to Storytime with Mr. Limata.
Welcome back indeed. Thank you so much. And congratulations one more time, Pamela Courtney, on your brand new book that is now out. Season for Fishing is out and available wherever you find books. But remember to use your library. Ask for it at your local library. Ask for it at your school library and see if they can have it in stock just for you. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. This has been Storytime. Today reminding us of just how special we are. It is not by chance that we are here. And yeah, I hope that we remember that as we go through the day and dwell on that fact that you are special and yeah, maybe put up with not put up so much with people that don't deserve you. Thank you so much for being here today on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. Auntie Pam, yes, hi Auntie Pam coming from Soraya there. Thank you, appreciate you. And Soraya, happy birthday. Yes, happy early birthday. Looking forward to May 26th so we can celebrate you even more. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. This has been Storytime today. Remember that we do have events coming up and I cannot wait for you to join me. If you're able, come on out to the Bay Area Book Festival on May 31st at 3:45. Quiet Voices, Loud Feelings. And I'll be joining Nidhi Shanani, Sonali Padodia, and Christelle Patterson in this session. So come on out and have fun with us. Come on out and join us. And Pamela Courtney has a brand new book and it is out. And Pamela Courtney will be here on Storytime next week. So make a date and come on out and join us and get to enjoy and learn a little bit more about this wonderful book. Yes, what's the backstory and how long has it been in the process, in the creative process? So many things, so many questions, and if you have any for Pamela Courtney, well, get them ready and you can ask away next week. Thank you so much for joining us here today on Storytime. And Soraya, thank you for joining us. Have yourself a wonderful day, and everybody else that is here, we wish you a wonderful, wonderful Thursday indeed. And of course, getting slowly into the weekend. And if you're in education, getting slowly to the summer break. Enjoy it. Thank you for being here. Biggest of hugs. Bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Story time. Oh, story time. Story time with Mr. Limata. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Limata, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing